The metaverse. We know it's going to be huge, and as a crypto investor, you're thinking, how do I get exposure to it? Do I go with a big cap like Mana or Sand, or a smaller cap like Seek or Meta Heroes? The possibilities are endless. But in this video, I want you to think about the metaverse a little bit differently. Not financial advice, of course, and why I think Render token might be worth looking at. Welcome to the MRHB crypto channel, sponsored by MRHB DeFi, the world's first Sharia compliant solution to the world of decentralized finance. My name is Moby Sadiq, and of course the views in this video are solely mine and do not represent those of anyone necessarily in the rest of the project, and of course are not financial advice. Okay, cool. Let's talk about the metaverse. Everyone has an opinion on it, from YouTubers to commentators to news articles and media. The criticisms of the metaverse being possibly an addictive place separating people from reality may well be valid, and it's not my job to necessarily dispute those. But the technology itself, like the internet, it can be used for good and it can be used for some of the most evil and corrupt things on earth. The technology itself doesn't make it evil. But what I'm here to talk about is, what will the metaverse be built on? If you could go back 20 years and invest either in one internet company or Google, it's pretty obvious who you would pick. You would pick Google. So what will be the picks and shovels company of the metaverse? Now, we first spoke about the Render token back in early December. And if you don't want to miss tips like this early, then make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and do all those good things. But anyway, back to Render token. Using GPUs to render special effects you see in movies, high-end NFTs, and of course the metaverse is a highly intense and resource-heavy process. And what Render does, it puts the power of the GPU rendering at your fingertips at a fraction of the cost and speed of in-house rendering by crowdsourcing the GPU power of potentially millions of computers around the world. Now, to put simply, think example of your home computer while you're at work, and imagine using that GPU power of that latent device and millions of others around the world for someone to take advantage of and render something cheaper and faster. And that's where Render token comes in. Now, the question you're asking, what I asked myself, is it being used or is it just a fad? Heck yes, it's being used. Render token is backed by a company that is well versed and experienced in the world of rendering, and it's being used by artists such as Beeple and even in high-end Marvel movies. So it's an established technology. Now, chances are if you're watching this video, you're looking at this video after a huge rally, 20-30% in a day. Check out all these lovely green candles, which is great if you already have the token, but what is a good price entry? Now, sure, Render right now has flipped bullish. You see the 20-day EMA has just flipped both the 50 and 100-day EMA ribbons, or the lines, and it's still under the 200 EMA line. Now, if I turn on the Fibonacci retracement levels, you will notice something, right? You'll notice here right now, we have passed through the 38% level, and we are hitting the 50% level. The other thing I want you to notice is the RSI. You see the RSI has just crossed into overbought territory. So another reason why maybe it's not a good idea to buy right now. Now, that's all well and good. But what I did, I went back and I back tested every single time we went into overbought territory, you know, over 80%, sorry, over 80 on the RSI. And this is something that I found in particular. Now, what I found is, if I bring up my measurement tool, is when we hit the top and we hit these peaks on the RSI, we subsequently dropped anywhere from 25 to 30%. So 26% here, let's take this one here, 25% there, 23% here. And if you backtest this yourself, you'll find anywhere from 25 to 30% on average. So if we apply that rule to now, if we go from the top right here all the way down to 25%, look at this, it takes us almost exactly to the 24% retracement level. It takes us exactly to this level here, which from a technical analysis point of view is a very good level, a very strong level of support to potentially consider getting into Render token. So what am I doing? I'm not buying on the high. I'm going to wait till the RSI cools off, just like it has on the last 6, 7, 8 times. Wait for it to drop a further 24% and potentially get in at this level at $4.65. Not financial advice. So check out Render Token for yourself. Do your own research. Ask us any questions or comments in the chat, and we'll make sure that either myself, the Mufti, or Ahmed will get back to you and talk about it in a future video. Is Render Token the best metaverse play? I don't know, but if you were in a gold rush, is it better for you to go look for the gold or sell the picks and shovels? And in my opinion, Render may be the picks and shovels of the metaverse. So if you got any value out of this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. It really helps us to get the word out, and I'll see you next time.